Okay, are you a truthful personality or daring personality outside of the films?
Truth is better
Truth is
than
better.
dare.
No, I'm generally asking.
I'm a truthful person.
Truthful
Yeah.
personality. Let's see.
But yeah, again, I decide யாருக்கிட்ட truthful I lie as well. I lie. I easily lie.
Hmm. Any good memories with him? I mean, like.
With Gopichan, he's a
Gopi Shankar.
very calm person. I don't think he's somebody who's chatty and who has fun in the sets. He's very calm. He was very helpful with the lines. This has
Okay.
a particular slang to it, and it happens 30 years ago. And
Okay, okay.
so there is a kind of
Periodic drama, like.
I wouldn't say, if you say 1990s are periodic, then maybe. So I wouldn't say it's periodic, but there is a particular slang to this character. So he was helping me a lot with the lines. He speaks good Tamil, and
Yeah, of course.
actually everybody in the set were good with Tamil.
Okay.
So it was kind of very helpful for me.
So, చాలా కంఫర్టబుల్ అయి ఉంటుంది.
It was absolutely comfortable. I always sit with my papers. இப்படியே இருப்பேன் நான். So okay. What's the cheapest gift you have ever gotten for someone else? Call the seventh contact in your phone and sing them 30 seconds of a song that the group chooses. Okay, what's the cheap? I can say the cheapest gift I've got. So we all, I don't know if you do, we get these gifts that we actually don't use, teacup and wall clock
Okay. I can
kind of
understand.
gifts, right? Nowadays, just now I realized nowadays people are not even gifting anything. So when I was in college or something, it was one of my friend's birthday, and it was such a social pressure to to give a gift back. I had this coffee mug, and I didn't even realize it was the same. The cup was given by her to me.
Okay.
I thought, okay, fine, let me just pack it up and give. And she opened it. I gave you this bloody cup, and you're giving it back to me. I didn't even realize I was that naive. Okay. So that's the cheapest thing I've done.
Can I know what is that meaning of tattoo?
This I just got. I was an anchor, and I just wanted to show off my tattoo while holding the
future
mic.
star.
Yeah, while holding the mic. I am the star of the show.
Okay.
I was so silly, maybe.
No. Why I ask, actually, every tattoo ko meaning ఉంటుంది కదా.
Yeah.
So that's why.
So this was the intention. While holding the mic, I just wanted to show off my tattoo.
Nice.
But they say a tattoo shouldn't be something that you would want to show off. It has to reflect your personality and all that. The guy who did this for me, he asked me all the questions. Will you regret doing this later? And all that. I was like, do it, yeah. I just want to show off now.
I want some pipi masala question.
Do you still have feelings for any of your exes? Write about a dirty fantasy you would never actually do in real life. Do you see, you manifested this, you wanted something masala.
No, that's depends on luck. Okay.
Okay, so do I still have feelings for any of my exes?
See, I don't know whether you are already married or already you have any relationship or not. Okay.
Okay, so it's a very generic question. Feelings as in I have all terrible, like why did I even do it kind of feelings I do have, yeah. I should have avoided that. I should have avoided that one particular day. I should have never met this person. I do have such strong feelings for my ex. Maybe, right? I think I should work on it. I even think about it. You're true. That's right. You're right.
I'm sorry, I'm just kidding.
No, you're right.
Okay. And what you learned from the films, I mean, after the small screen is entirely different, but the comes to films, it will the good reach, right? I mean, cinema is all about the reach. What you learned from the movies, if anyone asks you?
What I learned from movies, it's such a big responsibility. Cinema is. It's just not a one person's job. A small size film involves around 150 family working towards it and working around it. It's such a huge responsibility, and the kind of film that I make today, that I'm part of today, it's going to reflect what I am or who I am for another 30, 40 years or how much ever long I'm going to live. So, yes, I felt after I started working with movies, I shouldn't take this for granted. I shouldn't take this for easy. So many people are struggling and fighting to be where I am today, what I have got.
Yeah, yeah.
Because I got it relatively, I wouldn't say relatively easy, but because I got it without trying much for it, that doesn't make it less valuable. So what I have in hand today, I shouldn't take it for granted. There are so many people who wants to be where I am today. So I value and I cherish whatever I have today. with
Is
me.
this journey replicate on your personal life?
Of course it does. I'll be lying if I say no. Of course it is because I spend around 12, 14 hours each day here. Obviously the balance 10 hours, my personal life, it will have an impact in my personal life. But yes, I make sure my professional life doesn't alter or change my personal life in a way that I wouldn't want to. My priority is always my inner circle, my people around me, my friends, my family. That's my first priority. Even if I don't want to take this thing for granted, but I'm not going to let that go at any cost. That is my priority. I'll hold it very, very tight to it, and I'll make sure my work revolves around it.
So March 8th, Bhimaa is coming to theatres.
Yes.
So you would like to watch the film in Hyderabad, the special
I would love to
theatres
watch
in
the film in Hyderabad. I have a small commitment in Chennai, early commitment that I
Okay,
gave.
okay.
So I'm trying to finish off it by the first half of the day, and I'm looking forward to come down to Hyderabad in the evening and watch the film night here. March 8th night show in Hyderabad.
Pakka.
Yeah.
One more card, please.
Would you break up with your partner for 1 million?
See, sorry. Okay,
Oh, I can answer this no. It's a clean, clear no.
okay.
Not he's more valuable and more precious to me than 1 million or how much ever million. I think we both can make a million together. We do.
దేవుడా ఇట్లాంటి అమ్మాయిలు ఎవరైనా ఉంటే చూపించండి అయ్యా.
He's the most precious thing I have in my life. So
Nice.
never.
Nice. That's a good thing actually. That's what. Maybe it's on camera, off camera. At least you said this thing, right? This word is great.
Thank you.
So I think this is a love marriage or what?
I'm not married.
Oh.
What gives you the impression that I'm married?
No, I thought already someone is there, so I
Oh
thought.
yeah, I have a guy.
Okay,
From we are dating from college.
Acha, okay.
Yeah. But what gives you the impression that I'm married?
Okay.
Okay. So when I say family, you thought it's my family, my
Yeah,
kids that's going to school.
No,
studying
not
second
like that.
standard G-section.
Sorry. How can I thought you looks
Okay.
like so young? How can I thought?
Ah, it's okay.
So if it happens maybe in future ఎవరితో యాక్ట్ చేయాలనుకున్నారు ఇంకా మీరు అపార్ట్ ఫ్రమ్ అల్లు అర్జున్ గారు ఎనీ అదర్ హీరో యూ వాంట్ టు యాక్ట్ విత్
My bucket list is full of with directors. I would like to work with a lot of directors. The names are even in
Okay.
Tamil. When somebody asks, I'm like, I always say I want to work with. I want to work in a Vetrimaran's film. I want to work in a Maniratnam's film. So it's always the directors who.
ఓకే దెన్
makes
తెలుగు డైరెక్టర్స్
Trivikram sir. and
Okay.
Yeah, it's a list of directors, of course.
అచ్చా హ్యావ్ యూ వాచ్డ్ హిస్ ఫిలిమ్స్
Of course.
ఎనీ ఫిలిం పర్టికులర్ ఫిలిం వై ఇఫ్ ఇట్ వై ఎందుకు
I even watched his recent release. So it's just some films work, some film doesn't. But that doesn't take the creator's impact away from audience.
I mean, some directors will show you like a beautifulness of the heroine. Some directors will show the character arcs of the heroine. And I mean, particularly if నేను అడిగితే ఎందుకు చూస్ చేసుకుంటున్నారంటే లైక్ ఇఫ్ నాట్ ఓన్లీ త్రివిక్రమ్ గారు inclined to what? Showing the beautiness of yours or showing the character arc of yours or else reach? What you will choose?
I think it's the character, it's the personality that they show. That has a longevity than appearance and reach, I guess. With for example, I'll say I can quote a lot of Tamil films. you don't have to look beautiful in all your films, but still the character can make an impact. So I think it's the character that I want to. I want to do a very strong character or a very impactful character. That's the base I look for. When was the last time you wet the bed? Maybe when I was in my UKG or something. My last memory was that.
Okay.
UKG. Tell us about the worst date you have ever been on.
This is completely out of my hand, sorry.
So I was in college.
Okay.
Before I met my guy. We started dating from the second semester. This was during the first semester. I was new. I was left alone in the hostel. All those years I was with my mom and dad, and this new freedom that we have, and the social network was booming and everything. Now I know it was a date. Back then I didn't even realize it was a date. So there was this random person. He used to text me all that and everything, and there was this restaurant that's straight opposite to my college. So we thought we'll catch up and everything. Okay, what's the harm in just having a meal or having a coffee? So I went to that restaurant that's straight opposite to my college, and we had nothing to talk. That guy was, he keeps messaging all the time he kept messaging in the chat, in the social network inbox. In person, this person was
no one will do that, na?
Yeah,
no
it was
one.
so weird, so awkward, like why am I even sitting here? And okay, bye.
See, boys or girls are very good at chatting and calling.
Now I realize, back then I didn't even realize it was a date. I was like, okay. I'm like, oh my god, I went on a date with somebody who I didn't even know. I I remember that guy's name still.
Okay, I thought you were a simple quiet, but you're a little bit naughty as well. You know about Gopichand Garu before?
Of course, yes.
Have you ever watched his films before?
Of course, yes, a lot.
Acha, okay. So what about the story and all?
It's you know how commercial films are, right?
Yes,
Commercial
yes.
films, family entertainers, it has everything packed together, and the success and the failure of the film depends on how it reaches the people, how you package it and everything. And every film differs from the earlier film, the way of packaging and the way of delivering it. So I believe, and we all believe and get into a project about trusting the script. So it is a commercial film. It's packaged in a different way that it should be a different experience for the audience.
Teaser looks like a mixture of mysterious and...
It is a socio-fantasy film, yes, yeah.
Acha, okay. I mean, see, for example, it's a commercial film. Obviously, commercial films means songs and fights, everything untai kada. ఒక హండ్రెడ్స్ ఆఫ్ పీపుల్ ఇన్ సెట్స్లో ఉండేటప్పుడు రొమాంటిక్ సాంగ్ చేయాలన్నా, ఒక ఫైట్ సీక్వెన్సెస్లో మనం ఉండాలన్నా సరే, సమ్హౌ మనం ఆ బార్డర్ని క్రాస్ చేస్తూ ఫీల్ అవుతూ చేయాల్సిన సిచ్యువేషన్ కాబట్టి అలాంటి సిచ్యువేషన్స్ ఏమైనా ఫేస్ చేశారా అంటున్నాను.
I don't know. Maybe because I was an anchor and I've worked with so many people. I'm comfortable working with so many people in front of me. I think that's helping me. I've never felt anxious or conscious in the sets.
Okay.
What makes me anxious is the release time. That's when it creeps in.
Okay.
Because every film we do, everything, some kind of takeaway will have in our head. Okay, we are going to work with this star or for this music director or for this script. So when we get into a project, we have the belief that the script is nice. Let's work it out. This will work out is what we think for every project. If the later part comes, the execution, that's where the thing changes.
Yes.
So that while being in the film, it's not in your control. So during releases, that anxious part comes in. But for my self peace or sanity, I try to keep off from that. I try to be as detached as possible.
Okay.
I don't take it very serious to my head, whatever the output is.
Seriously?
I don't.
Anything?
I think that's good. That helps me.
Super, thank you so much for
Thank
this
you.
time. So guys, ఇదన్నమాట ప్రియా భవానీ శంకర్తో మాట్లాడిన విషయాలు. This is Ajamahi signing off.